been incarcerated for the past 33 years. Y'all know I look young.
Man,
yeah, I've been.
33.
Yeah, first. Thank you. Yeah, I've been incarcerated since I was 16. I'm from Watts, California. I grew up as a blood. Like he was saying, a lot of times we have a lot of influence in these prisons. One thing that I've learned that we as Bloods and Crips in these prisons, on these prison yards, we don't need gangbang against each other. So if we don't gangbang against each other in these prison yards, why is it that we continue to let that stuff go on in the streets? One thing about prison, we got rules. You break these rules, something's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
See, on the streets, we got certain type of rules, but we don't have them. Excuse the word I'm missing is structure. Well, like a Crip couldn't just come and do something to me. They got to actually go to the Bloods and ask the Bloods, look, this is going on. So, but we don't do that. It's like policing your own.
YouTube, what is going on? I'm your host, Runaway Child, and I'm back at y'all with another one. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, take the opportunity right now. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, hey, throw a like on this video. A like don't cost you anything to throw on this video. It is for free. So please show your boy some love. But anyhow, got another good video coming at y'all today, man. Me and my wife, we was sitting around and we was talking about what's the difference between the military and going to prison. You know, we got a lot of these young folks out here that's doing a lot of crazy stuff. And we was wondering, like, why not just go to the military? You know, it's kind of the same things when you think about it. When you look at the way how the military is structured and you look at the way how prisons are structured, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. One you get paid for and one you don't get paid for. One you can live a nice life out of and one you got to fight for your life the whole time. One or both of them, you'll come home, everybody will throw you a party. You come home from the military, you gone for 2 or 3 years, they throw you a party. You come home from chain gang, you gone for 2 or 3 years, they throw you a party. So what is the difference? Why is it that people will choose a life of crime and go to the prison or go to the chain gang before they say, okay, well, let me go to the military? Okay, well, y'all don't see what I'm saying. Let me explain. Okay, if you go to prison, the chow halls are the same. You line up the same. You go through diagnostics. You go through boot camp. You get yelled at. You get screamed at. You got to wear a uniform. You got to shave every day. Your cell got to be clean. All of that stuff. Okay, now let's look at the military branch. You go to the chow hall, you eat. They say the food tastes like slop. You go to the barracks, open dormitory. Then you get yelled at all day long. They telling you to get information and do this and do that. And also, you go through training. You got to keep all of your stuff straight. You got to keep your boots shine. All of that good stuff. Just like I said before, though. In one sense, you get paid. The other sense, you don't get paid. And you're away from your family. And when you're in the chain gang, you might not come home. It just depends. You might have to join a gang while you're in there, even though you might not was in a gang when you was on the streets. But why is that? Why will people choose to go to prison instead of going to the military? In the military, they unalive people. In the military, they stick people. Y'all know what I mean. I can't really say it on here, but you know what I mean. Hand-to-hand combat. You know, you get to do everything it is that you was doing on the streets, trying to be a gangster. You get to go and join the biggest gang in the world, and you get to do the most gangster things, and you can do it legally. So I'm going to be going through some clips and giving my commentary as these clips go, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Put it in the box, put it in the comment section. Why is that? Why will a person choose why would a person choose a life of crime instead of choosing to go to the military where they can commit, or I don't want to use the word commit because it sounds like I'm trying to say commit a crime, but they don't commit crimes. They do their job, you know? So I don't want to say that, but y'all understand. Y'all get what I'm saying. So let me know, but let's get into it. Okay, so see, like right here. Now you got this dude in here. He working out and he doing his thing. You know, check out his training. Just look at him. All day. This is what you're doing. And in the military, same thing. Look at that. Look how he go. Now that's what you call working out. Now look, same thing. Now why didn't he want to be free on the streets doing the same things that he doing right there in those clips? Why? Look at those boys go. And they getting paid to do this. You in prison, you doing it for free. You doing it for free. Now ask yourself, do you want to go to the military or do you want to go to prison? Before a lot of y'all young folk, before y'all throw y'all life away, listen, y'all can go and do this same thing. Y'all go do this same thing, get paid for it. Don't throw your life away to go out there and try to prove a point to somebody. You can just, sign up to the military and they gonna give you a firearm. They gonna give you knives. They gonna give you everything it is that you need, and they gonna drop you off in some foreign land. And then when you come home, you still gonna get a party. Look, open dormitories, right? Just like the barracks. You're gonna be in the barracks. You're gonna have to make your beds up. You're gonna make friends. Same thing. I don't understand. Maybe y'all can, look, there go the barracks right there. See? All their beds made up. Everything is almost identical. Almost identical. Look, you got to get in the showers together. Everybody around everybody, all the men around the men. You're going to see ding-a-ling and booty. So it's pretty much the same thing. Place to wash your clothes. But in prison, you washing your clothes in the toilet. And you washing your clothes in the sink. Now go to chow hall, mess hall. I just don't get it, y'all. I swear I don't get it. Your respect. But I guess you earn rank in the chain gang too, and then they give you your respect. You can run the yard. Who want to run the yard when I could be in the real world running the world? Or my own world, should I say? Look at these guys. Got it all together. Check them out. Now look how they herd y'all up. Herd you up like some little animals, and they fixing to get ready to ship y'all off. And ain't no telling where you might wind up at. You might wind up in some of the most dangerous spots, some of the most dangerous prisons with the most dangerous criminals. You never know. But I guess in the military, same thing. You go to some of these third world countries and fight. I mean, I guess you're gonna wind up among some of the most dangerous criminals there too. The thing about it is, though, you don't gotta watch your back at every point, because you got other people who watching your back for you. Well, I guess you got the same thing in the chain gang, right? I guess when you look at it and you cross-reference it, I mean, it looks exactly the same. But I think I'd rather choose the military because, like I said, I've been to prison before and it ain't no place for nobody. But I don't know. Y'all let me know. Check these clips out. Same thing. Almost identical.
I've been incarcerated for the past 33 years. Y'all know I look young.
Man,
Yeah, I've been.
33.
Yeah, first. Thank you. Yeah, I've been incarcerated since I was 16. I'm from Watts, California. I grew up as a blood. Like he was saying, a lot of times we have a lot of influence in these prisons. One thing that I've learned that we as Bloods and Crips in these prisons, yards, we don't need gangbang against each other. So if we don't gangbang against each other in these prison yards, why is it that we continue to let that stuff go on in the streets? One thing about prison, we got rules. You break these rules, something's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
See, on the streets, we got certain type of rules, but we don't have them. Excuse the word I'm missing is structure. Well, like a Crip couldn't just come and do something to me. They got to actually go to the Bloods and ask the Bloods, look, this is going on. So, but we don't do that. It's like policing your own.
When you're out of ammo, you have to be ready for a knife fight. This is how the US and Philippine soldiers train their knife skills. They practice repeatedly to develop muscle memory. Following the rule, repetition is key. Mastering speed and disarming opponents are their top priorities. What's surprising is that Filipino martial arts and knife fighting are used by most militaries worldwide, and many people don't even know it.
Any moment, somebody can take your life for anything.
All these weapons are made to stab somebody or to have somebody stabbed. Some of the weapons that are confiscated here at Folsom Prison. For example, this weapon here was used on our main yard. You can still see the blood on it. And this was actual called hit from one of the gang members. That means an inmate who we call a shot caller asked an inmate or told an inmate to stab somebody. A lot of our aluminum pieces are found inside our dining room area. They're cut from there. We have plastic weapons that are utilized here. Plastic spoons, styrofoam cups, combs, and Ziploc bags. They're melted down and then they're sharpened. Inmates are very ingenious. For example, here's a weapon that was found in our facility just recently. As you can see, that's a pretty effective weapon.
See what I mean? But anyhow, I just wanted to bring that to y'all and see how y'all felt about it. How do you feel about going to prison and going to chain gang? I mean, I'm sorry. How do you feel about going to prison and how do you feel about going to the military? You know, which one would you prefer? Do you just want to be a hardened street criminal? Or do you want to actually be somebody? Somebody who's productive in your family's life, somebody who is, you know, has structure, has things to do, things to live for, instead of things to die for. Oh, well, I can't say that because I die for my family, you know, so, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Let me know how I did in this video. Put it in the comment section. Make sure you hit that like button if you made it to the end of this video. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell on your way out so you can be notified every time we drop a video. But anyway, I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Runaway Child, and we are